This man deceived his parents by establishing a school of his own. Jack had his friend create a fake website and then used his acting skills to deceive his parents, leading them to believe that he had been admitted to university. However, his actions changed his life forever. On the first day of school, Jack rented an abandoned hospital and renovated it, but waiting for him were not his parents, but hundreds of students. For Jack, this was nothing short of a disaster. His school had no teachers, no classrooms, and not even dormitories. The tuition fees paid by these students amounted to millions. Faced with so much money, Jack's friend urged him to take the money and leave, but Jack's conscience wouldn't allow him to do so. He gathered all the students to confess everything, but just as he was about to speak, a student stood up.
What do you want?
When I got accepted here, it was the first time my parents ever said they were proud of me.
This statement touched everyone's hearts, because everyone sitting there had not been admitted to university. At that moment, Jack changed his mindset. He decided to use the money to truly establish the school, to live up to everyone's expectations. Jack went to a real university to study, but found it so boring. He didn't want to study like a bird in a cage. Without teachers, he became his own teacher. Everyone had their own areas of expertise. They wrote down hundreds of courses on the blackboard. Anyone with an interest could join. They continued to shine and thrive in the school. Everyone was a shining star, but the joyful time didn't last long. Jack's school's reputation quickly spread. More and more students came to their school, causing the enrollment rate at the neighboring regular school to drop. Finally, on a beautiful afternoon, Jack went to court. His alumni chose to face this together. The other party's evidence and statements left Jack speechless, but he didn't want to give up. Why does learning have to be so agonizing? Why can't we have our own thoughts? Why can't we go to school happily? Why can't we get our degrees even after studying hard? Too many whys left the judge speechless. Jack succeeded, and the court granted the school a 1-year probationary period. This allowed the ordinary teenager to overcome capitalism. Behind every beautiful thing are people who work hard to support it. Though it may not always be beautiful, it adds a beautiful touch to your life.